Went back to watch the competition. Rubina lost because she watched MJ-BB26 *. I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to go back and watch the competition because, honey, the tea was scalding, and I needed to sip every last drop. Rubina lost. Yes, you heard that right. Our fierce queen, the one who was supposed to slay everyone, ended up losing. But let me tell you why. It's all because she got caught up in the king of pop, Michael Jackson, and that's where the drama starts. Let's rewind a bit. It's #BB26, and the stakes are higher than ever. The house is more divided than my auntie's family reunion, and trust me, that's saying something. You've got alliances, betrayals, and drama thicker than the plot of a telenovela. But Rubina was supposed to be the frontrunner. She had the brains, the brawn, and the beauty. But what she didn't have was the foresight to stay away from MJ's legendary moves. So here's what went down. The competition was intense, like final exam week at college intense. Rubina was up against some tough contenders, but we all knew she had that extra edge, until the night before the final challenge. While everyone else was strategizing, working out, or getting their game faces on, Rubina decided to unwind. And how did she do it? By watching Michael Jackson's legendary performances. I know, it sounds like a harmless little distraction, but this is where things took a turn for the ridiculous. Rubina, ever the perfectionist, got so mesmerized by MJ's iconic moves that she started practicing them in her room. Can you picture it? Our girl was moonwalking, popping, and locking like her life depended on it. If there was a dance-off in the house, she would have taken the crown and danced circles around everyone else. But unfortunately for her, this wasn't a dance competition, it was Big Brother, and that's where the comedy of errors began. She was practicing her MJ moves so intensely that she completely forgot to study the task at hand. Imagine walking into the competition the next day with all your moves perfectly memorized, except the ones that mattered. When the challenge started, it was like watching someone perform at the wrong venue. Rubina was moonwalking when she should have been moving strategically. She was popping and locking when she should have been locking down the win. It was as if Michael himself had taken over her body, but he wasn't here to help her win, he was here to steal the show. Her competitors couldn't believe their luck. They had prepped all night, meticulously planning every step, while Rubina was busy trying to perfect the moonwalk. I bet they were laughing on the inside, thinking, is she serious right now? But Rubina didn't seem to notice. She was so lost in her MJ trance that she didn't even realize she was losing until it was too late. The final straw was when she attempted to do the full-on MJ lean during the competition. Yes, she tried to defy gravity, just like in Smooth Criminal. And let me tell you, the lean didn't land, it flopped harder than my attempts at dieting after New Year's. The audience was stunned, the contestants were baffled, and Rubina, well, she was just in her own world. When the competition was finally over and the dust had settled, it was clear, Rubina had lost. She didn't just lose, she lost in capital letters, bold font, and underlined twice. And the reason? All because she couldn't resist the pull of MJ's magic. Her opponents, who had stuck to their game plan, walked away victorious while Rubina was left moonwalking in defeat. The drama, the comedy, and the sheer absurdity of it all were too much. Fans were in an uproar. Twitter exploded with reactions, memes, and gifs faster than you can say, hee hee. The hashtag Rubina Moonwalk fail started trending. Worldwide. It was like the internet collectively lost its mind, and who could blame them? People started dissecting every second of that competition, looking for clues that might explain why on earth Rubina thought this was a good idea. Was she under some kind of spell? Did she really believe channeling MJ would help her win? Or was she just so confident that she didn't think she needed to try? Whatever the reason, it made for one of the most unforgettable moments in #BB26 history. Even the show's host couldn't keep a straight face during the elimination. As Rubina stood there, probably still trying to figure out how things went so wrong, the host could barely contain their laughter. Rubina, they said, we've seen many things in the Big Brother house, but losing because you watched too much MJ. That's a first. And with that, Rubina was sent packing, but not before giving one last half-hearted attempt at the moonwalk, which, let's be honest, wasn't even half as smooth as MJ's. The fallout was swift. Fans who had been rooting for Rubina were devastated. Why, Rubina, why? They cried out on social media. Others, however, couldn't help but find the humor in the situation. At least she went down in style, one fan tweeted, just not the right kind of style. In the days that followed, Rubina became a cautionary tale, a reminder that in the Big Brother house, distractions can be your downfall. And as for MJ, well, I guess even the king of pop's magic isn't strong enough to win #BB26. So, there you have it. Rubina lost not because she wasn't good enough, but because she let herself get lost in the rhythm. Next time, maybe she'll leave the moonwalking to the professionals and focus on winning the game. Until then, this moment will go down as one of the funniest, most dramatic, and utterly bizarre losses in Big Brother history. #BB26, you never fail to entertain.